Welcome to Boni's Science and Innovation News, where we deliver comprehensive, critically analyzed reporting on the most significant scientific developments shaping our world. I'm your host, Boni, bringing you our monthly deep dive into the breakthroughs, controversies, and revelations that discerning intellectuals and decision makers need to understand. This August has been extraordinary for scientific advancement and disclosure. We've witnessed genuine quantum computing breakthroughs that could revolutionize technology, continued UAP revelations from military sources, and controversial claims about consciousness research that challenge our fundamental understanding of reality. Today, we'll examine each development with the rigorous analysis you've come to expect, separating verified science from speculation. Our investigation reveals a fascinating pattern. While legitimate scientific institutions make remarkable strides, some fields remain clouded by unverified claims requiring careful scrutiny. The most significant verified scientific advancement of August 2025 comes from the California Institute of Technology, where researchers have achieved a quantum memory breakthrough that extends storage time by an unprecedented factor of 30. This development, published on August 27, 2025, represents a crucial step toward practical quantum computing applications. Dr. Alireza Mirhosseini and his team at Caltech have developed a hybrid quantum memory system that converts qubit data into sound waves using a device that functions like a miniature tuning fork. The implications of this breakthrough cannot be overstated. Current superconducting qubits, the building blocks of quantum computers, suffer from extremely short coherence times, meaning quantum information degrades rapidly. The Caltech solution addresses this fundamental challenge through an elegant approach. By converting quantum information into acoustic waves, the researchers have created a storage medium that is inherently more stable than electromagnetic-based systems. As Dr. Mirhosseini explains, once you have a quantum state, you might not want to do anything with it immediately. You need to have a way to come back to it when you do want to do a logical operation. The technical advantages of this acoustic approach are multifaceted. Acoustic waves travel significantly slower than electromagnetic waves, enabling much more compact device architectures. More importantly, mechanical vibrations do not propagate in free space, which means energy does not leak out of the system. This characteristic allows for extended storage times and mitigates undesirable energy exchange between nearby quantum devices. However, critical analysis reveals important limitations that mainstream coverage often glosses over. The 30-fold improvement, while impressive, still represents relatively short absolute storage times in the context of complex quantum algorithms. Additionally, the integration of acoustic quantum memory with existing quantum computing architectures will require significant engineering advances that may take years to achieve. The field of unidentified anomalous phenomena research has experienced significant developments in August 2025, though careful analysis reveals a complex mixture of credible military testimony and potentially misleading claims that require rigorous examination. The most substantive development comes from the Pentagon's All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office. ARO released data showing 757 UAP cases between May 2023 and June 2024, with 21 cases classified as unresolved sightings. This represents the most comprehensive official accounting of UAP encounters to date, providing unprecedented transparency into military observations of unexplained phenomena. Particularly significant are the detailed accounts of underwater UAP encounters that challenge conventional understanding of aerospace technology. The USS Nimitz incident from 2004, while not new, has gained renewed attention through detailed military testimony. Commander David Fravor and Lieutenant Commander Jim Slate's accounts describe objects demonstrating capabilities that appear to violate known principles of aerodynamics and propulsion. The technical specifications reported by these experienced military pilots are remarkable. The objects allegedly dropped from 80,000 feet to sea level in less than a second, traveled faster than the speed of sound without producing sonic booms, and lacked visible control surfaces or heat signatures typical of conventional aircraft. Most intriguingly, these objects demonstrated what researchers term transmedium travel, the ability to move seamlessly between air and water without the expected physical effects. However, critical analysis reveals important caveats that sensationalized media coverage often omits. The interpretation of these observations relies heavily on witness testimony and sensor data that may have alternative explanations. Advanced atmospheric phenomena, sensor malfunctions, or classified military technology could potentially account for some observations. The recent introduction of the UAP Disclosure Act of 2025 by Representative Eric Bellison represents a significant legislative development. The proposed legislation would require public disclosure of UAP records within 25 years unless the president certifies a clear national security reason for delay. A concerning trend involves the conflation of different data sources to create misleading narratives. Recent headlines claiming Pentagon detects 8,000 mysterious UFO orbs actually refer to civilian reports submitted to the Enigma app, not official Pentagon confirmations. This misrepresentation undermines serious UAP research. The field of consciousness research has generated significant attention in August 2025, though careful analysis reveals a troubling pattern of extraordinary claims supported by insufficient evidence. This section examines these developments with the skeptical rigor that such claims demand. Multiple social media platforms have circulated claims about a Princeton University study allegedly demonstrating brain synchronization between individuals separated by up to 10,000 kilometers. However, comprehensive investigation reveals no peer-reviewed publication from Princeton University supporting these claims. The absence of credible scientific documentation is particularly concerning given the extraordinary nature of the claims. More substantive, though still controversial, is the work documented in the telepathy tapes by filmmaker Kai Dickens. This documentary project explores alleged telepathic abilities in non-verbal autistic individuals, suggesting that these individuals can communicate through spelling on letterboards in ways that appear to demonstrate mind-to-mind connection. However, critical analysis reveals significant methodological concerns. The documentary format, while emotionally compelling, does not provide the controlled experimental conditions necessary to rule out alternative explanations such as unconscious cueing, confirmation bias, or the ideomotor effect. Legitimate scientific investigation of telepathic claims requires double-blind protocols and statistical analysis that the documentary does not provide. The viral spread of unsubstantiated claims demonstrates how social media can amplify misinformation faster than scientific institutions can respond with corrections. This erosion of scientific literacy has broader consequences for public policy education and technological development. The developments examined in this episode reveal important patterns about the current state of scientific discourse. The contrast between rigorous, peer-reviewed quantum computing research from Caltech and unsubstantiated consciousness claims circulating on social media illustrates the importance of maintaining scientific standards. For decision makers and intellectuals, these developments underscore the importance of maintaining rigorous standards for evidence evaluation. The quantum computing advances suggest that transformative technologies are indeed emerging, but they require sustained investment in legitimate research institutions and peer-reviewed science. The UAP phenomenon deserves serious scientific investigation, but this investigation must be conducted with the same methodological rigor applied to other scientific questions. Military testimony provides valuable data, but it must be supplemented with comprehensive analysis. August 2025 has demonstrated both the promise and the perils of contemporary scientific discourse. The Caltech quantum memory breakthrough represents genuine progress that drives technological advancement. Looking ahead, the integration of acoustic quantum memory systems, continued UAP disclosures, and more rigorous consciousness research approaches warrant continued attention. For our audience of discerning intellectuals and decision makers, the lesson is clear. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and the scientific method remains our most reliable tool for distinguishing truth from speculation. Thank you for joining Boni's Science and Innovation News. Until next month, keep questioning, keep analyzing, and keep demanding evidence.